stab them. The rest will take fear of anger, agree to be Nigerian, not be today. You can never win this war. Not in a million years to come. Have that in mind. The good people of Biafra, well-wishers, and the lovers of freedom, I'm here to tell you that I'm tired. But as I told them before, that where they stop is where we start. We are beginning our own, and are feeling it. They are feeling it. We just started to. You know what we call jungle fight. The terrorists are beginning to disappear one after the other. They can never sleep and wake up in a complete number. Ask them, they know. They can never sleep and wake up in a complete number. That is who we are. What is taking them, they don't know. So therefore, remain strong. This battle is a win battle by Biafrans. And we will never bow down, and we will never surrender. Neither are we going to retrieve. Not today, not tomorrow, and not ever. We must win this war, as we are already on the winning side. I say, let me come and update you. Today is a free day, because their eyes have been blind. They are blind. And so,
yes, lovers of freedom, you know, many people that is joining this struggle newly might not know why we are playing this message. We are following the news from the zoo. The news from the zoo, the Biafran government, both home and abroad, in exile and the homeland, they have sued a warning that every Nigerian military, army, navy, police, anything you are, you have to leave Biafran land fast. And here we are getting the news that how they are living. Now, in the news which we are going to share now, before just a little minute we are going to use, Nigerian media now is bringing it here, saying that the Igbo people, Igbo women are crying because of the impunity the Fulani Boko Haram Nigeria military in uniform is causing in Biafran land. This is where they are going to hold their hand to leave Biafran land. And today, before PM will give order, the day the 1 month lockdown will start, we have been following the news from the Biafran Liberation Army. Every one of them, all of them have given go ahead. They have come and they testify how ready they are to defend Biafran land. None of them is panicking. All the armed group that is made to defend Biafra have sent out their information, telling every Biafrans how prepared they are in defending the motherland. They are not panicking. They are well strong. They are well prepared. And since that time, since a long time, we've been waiting to hear from the commander himself, the commander, Holy Ghost. We told you people that during the Psalm 56, God arose 7,500 Biafran dead warriors. And when Biafra will be restored, anybody who know Holy Ghost will send this one to him and the Biafran Liberation Army. When Biafra will be restored, Holy Ghost, the person I want to see, 555 vision want to see, is Commander Holy Ghost. And for this reason, may God continue to protect everybody. You understand? Some people inside the forest has a lot of things to tell the Biafrans because we are fighting spiritual war. War from all angles. Spiritual war, guerrilla war, jungle warfare, diplomatic war, every kind of war is happening. And I want us to listen to Commander Holy Ghost again because he has come to give update. And here we come again to register Commander Holy Ghost update before we will go to this place now. Ndewo, everybody that is joining. Ndewo. Share this message, share it. We will go to Commander Holy Ghost. It is very, very necessary for us to go to Commander Holy Ghost in order for people to know that it is not, Biafran struggle is not a game of talking. It is a game of action. We start from here.
Let's stop them. The rest will take fear of anger. Agree to be Nigeria, not be today. You can never win this war. Not in a million years to come. Have that in mind. So good people of
Commander Holy Ghost. This one is not Rose, eh? This is not Rose. This is Commander Holy Ghost. They are in numbers. But when Commander Holy Ghost give update, we always, the people have the message they want to hear. He said, you can never win this war. Sending this message to Nigerian government. And when this kind of update comes, the Fulani recruited Boko Haram in uniform, they are now sending update saying that the Igbo women are crying for the atrocity Nigerian Boko Haram in military are causing in Biafran land. This is where they want to hold their hand in order for them to depart before the lockdown will start. Though we go back to Holy Ghost, please, so people will know. You are hearing from media team always, but it's good to hear from the defenders. It's good.
Well-wishers and the lovers of freedom. I'm here to tell you that they're tired. But as I told them before,
the Holy Ghost, Biafran Liberation Army, they are telling you, Biafrans, that Fulani Nigerian Boko Haram recruited in uniform are tired. These are the people defending. These are the people defending Biafran land. Please help us to share before we will lose focus here. Help us to share. That they are tired. They are running away. Listen to it here again, please.
they're tired. But as I told them before, that where they stop is where we start.
We told them before, where they stop is where we start. And we will bring evidences very soon.
Our own. And are feeling it. They are feeling it. We just started to, you know what we call jungle fight. the terrorists are beginning to disappear one after the other. They can never sleep and wake up in a complete number. Ask them, they know. They can never sleep and wake up in a complete number. That is who we are.
They can never sleep and wake up in the same number. We used to see videos how they troop them into Biafran land, but what we don't see is when they return. That is what we are showing you in this place. Listen.
That is who we are. What is taking them, they don't know. So therefore, remain strong. This battle is a win battle by Biafrans. And we will never bow down, and we will never surrender. Neither are we going to retrieve. Not today, not tomorrow, and not ever. We must win this war, as we are already on the winning side. I say, let me come and update you. Today is a free day, because their eyes have been blind. They are blind. And
so Biafrans, we come to deliver this little message. This little message. You know, Biafrans are ready to hear the news. Ihe a na-eme bụ ihe mmụọ. Onye anyị na-achụrụ aja bụ oke mmụọ. And the little thing we just come to analyze here now is, let us come here, please.
It's always a pleasure to be here.
Right, so before we zero into the Southeast and why the region didn't protest, what is your general take on the protest? Do you think the protesters had a legitimate reason to protest? Do you think they achieved their goal? And I mean, did it change anything?
Well, I am not a supporter of the protest. The protest was highly ill-advised. Highly ill-advised. I see some political interferences, people trying to lash in on ignorance of the youth to protest, to bring down the administration that is doing so well. So I am not in any way in support of the protest, and I think it is very ill-advised.
So did you think it's changed anything?
Stupid.
Do you hear him? He is saying that the woman is very stupid to bring out this kind of analysis, this kind of question. Because we are pushing them. We are pushing this journalist, this red envelope journalist in Nigeria. We are pushing them. Biafrans, we can assure you today that we, the media team, we are having more viewers than Nigeria Gotham Media. The only news these people has that we fly is only when they write Simon Eba, Nnamdi Kanu. That is the only news Nigerian Gotham Media has that can fly. Apart from it, they are gone. We have defeated them. He say, "Are you stupid?" Then we continue, please.
Doctor, can you hear me?
Yes,
did that protest change anything?
Yes, I can hear you.
Right.
No, it didn't achieve anything. It was a total failure.
This protest has brought about some conversations begging for answers. The ripple effect of violent protest on our economy, on our sovereignty as a nation, on the unity as a people, proportionality of response and accountability. I mean, we saw what happened in the North, such huge difference from what we saw in the Southeast. And it was surprising to many because the Southeast has always been part of national protest. So what changed this time? Was it because it was a leaderless protest, or because it was a needless one?
The truth is that the Southeast now have leadership under the leadership of Governor Hope Uzodinma, the governor of Imo State. who was able to convince the people that the protest is not to our advantage. There's clear leadership who the people believe in, who the people accepted his opinion that the protest will not do anything for us. We are more interested in dialogue. We want further engagement with the administration. And the Southeast listened to that call, and the decision of the Southeast not to join the protest, I can assure you, is one of the major reasons why the protest flopped.
This man is saying that Southeast did not protest because Hope Uzodinma told them not to protest. That the governor, the Southeast is obeying the best government Nigeria ever has, which is Tinubu administration. But in total reality, the person that gave order for Southeast not to protest is the Prime Minister. And this is the news we have come to register. Who is in charge? Akpabio made it known to the whole world that His Excellency Obatobie Simon Ekpa is in charge of Southeast. He is the one in charge. He is the governor of Southeast, the prime minister of Biafra. And they are turning it up here, and we are here correcting it and keeping the record. You have seen the message, but we have not recorded it. A lot of job is in our table. So as we continue, yes, ndewo, as we are going on in this analysis we are doing now, because it has come that we must do some analysis before joining this program. You see the people. PM defeated all of them. All these people. You see Peter Obi. Peter Obi was the trap they seated on the Igbo people. PM, government in exile, autopilot, we destroy all of them. Today, Nigeria are taking away their gutter military out of Biafran land. This is the sample of jungle warfare. In case people that doesn't know what jungle warfare means, asymmetric war. You can never fight asymmetric war in the land of the people and win, no matter your power. This is the sample of asymmetric warfare. We are keeping all this record here before joining fundraising. He says that Hope Uzodinma is in charge of Southeast. But Hope Uzodinma cannot stop Monday sit at home. Who is in charge? We are now who is in charge? Nigerian military is running away, and the Commander Holy Ghost has made it open to you people now, letting everybody know that we are in charge of Biafran land. He said they can never sleep and wake up with the same number. They can never sleep. Jungle warfare is what you are watching here now. The people you don't see their faces, people who Chukwuokike Abiama has called to come and defend his own land. You don't know who they are. They are defending the land of the ancestors. That is what we are showing for now. We want our people to know how Nigeria has been destroyed under the power of our Chukwuokike Abiama and the PM. When Biafran Liberation Army, PM says Biafran Liberation Army is coming to take over Biafran land, and 1 month lockdown is to destroy this military, these Biafran fighters. This is to destroy them. how are they going to defend Biafran land? And when we waited to see the messages from Biafran Liberation Army, from Biafran resistance fighters, from Biafran marine fighters, from Biafran Air Force fighters, from Biafran aviation, all of them have sent their information. They have sent us how prepared they are to defend Biafran land. You know, when we are preaching in this place, sometimes we preach as commentators in the football field. We tell you, before you come to play football, commentators have to come and ask the coach, how prepared are you? Then they will meet the captain and they ask, how prepared are you? Because you are coming to play in front of the whole world. How are you preparing to come and defend yourself, to defend your club, to defend your country, to defend your nation? So we keep waiting to hear news from the Biafran Liberation Army. We keep reading news from Biafran Liberation Army. They've been sending warnings to those people that has been causing nuisance in this Biafran movement. Some of those red envelope journalists, the people they are calling to come and speak in order for them to collect money. Then the Biafran Liberation Army send message to the world because ORB said, keep an eye on Biafra. They send their messages telling Biafran people how ready and how prepared they are to defend Biafran land. And that was the reason, since that time they've been writing, Biafran Liberation Army have been writing, Biafran resistance fighters has been writing, Biafran Marine has been writing, Biafran Air Force has been writing, until we get the news yesterday from Commander Holy Ghost. Commander Holy Ghost sent a message, and we decided to come and play it to the whole world, and we titled it, I am very happy hearing from the Commander Holy Ghost, because Commander Holy Ghost have a lot of things to tell Biafrans when Biafra is finally restored. And a lot of all the gallant men you are hearing in this place. Biafra, they are telling you that who is in charge of Biafra, of Southeast. That is what they are saying. But who is sitting at home? The game is playing itself. None of them can stop sit at home. And who is putting sit at home? Biafran government in exile, which His Excellency Simon Ekpa is the Prime Minister. When he tell Biafrans to sit at home, everybody obeys. But when you see these 5 juggernauts in this place, when they say stop, sit at home, nobody obeys them. We are bringing this news because you had in this place who told Southeasterners not to go to work. They should sit at home, not to go to protest. The person who said it is our Prime Minister, gave the order from the government in exile. They gave him the order, say, our Prime Minister, we voted. We don't want to protest. Then he gave order to Southeasterners and say, don't go out to protest. If they call for end Nigerian protest, then Biafrans will join the protest. But we cannot protest under the government we have already neutralized. So that is exactly what we have come to record. What are we recording? The Biafran resistance fighters, Biafran Liberation Army, has already sent their own message that Biafrans should not worry about them. They are well prepared to defend Biafran land. There is a message I want to play connecting to this. I want to play this message that connect to this message, this image you are seeing in this place. You have been following 555 Vision for a very long time, and what we do, What we do in this place is that we are keeping record. In case tomorrow, when you want to speak about how Biafra got liberation, you can be able to testify very, very well. When you listen, we don't want to play this message. We don't want to play this message, but I will show it here. I will show it here. This is Ikenga Uruago, Cheboze Egwato. When he came up,
Afam Ikenga Uruago, video na achievement, yebu a whole lot of information.
Many people have seen this video, and immediately after he released this video, he mentioned all the commanders, the name of all the commanders, including Gentle. And the fear did not let him to mention the name of the commander Holy Ghost inside this place. And immediately he mentioned the name of Commander Holy Ghost in this place. It doesn't take up to 3 days, or one. It doesn't take up to 2 weeks. Then he's a sponsor, and everybody knows that this man is working for Shetima. Immediately he mentioned the name of Commander Holy Ghost. This news come out, and that is one of the spiritual things we want to show you in this place. We are not here to joke. We are here to reveal some of the things that happened maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 12 years ago. We have the record. We will bring it out. Even the prophecies they gave before, when the prophet manifests, we will bring it out and they join. All the people that is fighting Biafra, you don't know how God is fighting them, but all we know is that 7,500 Biafran dead warriors arose in Biafran land. The person who reviewed this message, when those things happened, everybody was in a high prayer, fasting and praying. 10 days, you cannot eat anything that has oil in it. Then the people that participated in this thing, they only concentrated in eating yam, making sure that white yam, you don't have oil in it. And only when it is 8 o'clock, 20 hours, that is when people will break fast, eat a little yam. 3 days before the end of that prayer, people went to mountain, people went to desert, people went to ocean, people went inside forest. They've been praying, purifying themselves. The day the person reviewed this thing, his mouth seized. He couldn't talk. The family members thought that he died. He stayed without breathing for 72 good hours. When he opened his mouth, the first thing he says, the mouth was shaking. The first thing he said is that God has released, through the power of the Biafran ancestors, 7,500 Biafran warriors arose in Biafran land. They are in the government. They are in the bush. They are on the street. They are everywhere. This man died in London, where you don't accuse anybody of taking his life. But when he died, immediately they mentioned that name, Holy Ghost. He mentioned Holy Ghost in this place.
Mana video, a whole lot of information. Ejina video no abwebu. Ede kwana ndilo nti. Ndebu meta video sige gabasania. Bachita hankete. Ama no mfemem.
Also na ama no nwe ife omenwo. Since this message comes out, did you see him make any video again? When you fight Biafran spirit, Biafra spirit will fight you. The leader, you see it, we have not come. We have a lot of message. We have a lot of message. Even time don't even permit us to deliver some messages in our own table. But we told you that before the 1 month lockdown will start, Commander Holy Ghost has given us a news. And since that time, we've been reading every one of them. They have been sending their information, how prepared they are to defend Biafran land. We continue, we continue, we continue, because eji ụkpụrụ ọkpụrụ ikiri ya, eji ụkpụrụ ọkpụrụ ikiri ya, we show you messages. And when all this thing is going on, this is Pantami. Pantami is the leader of Boko Haram. Pantami is the leader of Boko Haram. He is the guy that called the Russian government, telling them that our prime minister is stopping the election in Nigeria. And the African, you know that Fulanis are the people controlling Africa. When you see that a lot of countries in Africa are pulling out of OAU, it is because Fulanis dominated Africa. But today, the people that Nigeria will call to come and fight against Biafra are pulling out. You can see a lot of the news. We've been showing it in this place. Here is critical thinking analysis, which we expect that every one of you is following. Everybody is following. We keep on opening the eyes of our people. Soldiers are harassing us on Southeast Road. Igbo woman cried out. This is the news that brought us out. Here is where Nigerian recruited Boko Haram is going to lay their hands to live before 1 month lockdown. They have started bringing the reason they should pull out of the street. If you are one of the hardcore, one of the critical thinking in this analysis we've been doing for a very long time, we started with from the news of Commander Holy Ghost, and they said, we used to see when they come, they will recruit 2,000, they will send them. When they send them, nobody will see them jubilating to go back. Mazen Nandekano says they will come to Biafran land, and there they will become manure. Their back will be open. Terrorists will take them over. The people that will survive, what will happen? And in this 1 month lockdown, only for the military of Nigeria, this is to test Biafran Liberation Army. To test Biafran Liberation Army. And as we keep on analyzing in this place, we say that Biafran Liberation Army has been going towards training for a very long time. At least history can never lie. History of Biafran Liberation Army started from ESN when Mazen Nambekano created it, and he said time will come when they will become Biafran Army. PM took over, and the good ones among them joined Biafran Liberation Army with the international Biafran snipers all over the world that returned to Biafran land to defend the Biafran land. Are you understanding? The people you see defending the Biafran land today are not just people in the Biafran land, the people that live there. Some international snipers, some international soldiers, Biafran soldiers all over the world, America, UK, England, different places of this world. Many of them signed allegiance with the PM. They returned to Biafran land to defend the land of their birth. That was why when somebody from Russia who said that he is a Biafran army, he was attacking our PM. We told him that he is fighting a good fight, but in a wrong place. Other people that is military, all of them relocated back to Biafran land to defend the land of their birth. So as the Nigerian military have seen that they can never defeat, they can never win this guerrilla war. They can never win this guerrilla war. This kind of messages is coming out now. Why this kind of message is coming out is they must to hold their hands on something. Hey, Linda TV show. Linda TV show. Thank you. You are doing great. You are one of our multiple motivator in this movement. Linda, we thank you. We love you. Now we continue. Then when these people, they are now seeing it that all the militaries in the Biafran land has come up to tell Biafrans how ready they are. Then you begin to see this kind of news you are seeing now. This kind of news you are seeing now, you don't see it often. It doesn't just come. This kind of news doesn't just come. It is because the Biafran Liberation Army, the Biafran resistance fighters, the Biafran snipers, the Biafran Marine, the Biafran Air Force, all of them has come out and they send their information and they tell people how prepared they are to defend the Biafran land. Then, as we are going on, look at them, look at the news again. Igbo women to the federal government, withdraw soldiers from Southeast Road. They're real harassing us. And this is the kind of news you are going to hear. And on this 1 month lockdown, militaries, you don't see anybody on the street because Biafran Liberation Army, Biafran government in exile, the Biafran prime minister is in charge of the Biafran land, the 40 states that make up Biafra. This is what we have come to show you. This is one of the things we have come to show you. And here now, Obasanjo now is crying. He says, secession. Obasanjo appeals to Igbos to rethink. PM already answered Obasanjo. Biafra, what we are showing to you now, oh, Linda TV show. This is a mighty super chat, Biafrans. Linda TV show has given us a super chat. Please, Linda TV show, may God bless you mightily. Character waving. Thank you, Linda TV show. Thank you so much for giving us a mighty super water to go on. Linda, may God bless you. May the restoration of Biafra become your reward. That is what we can give now. For now, we are exactly letting Biafrans to know how prepared we are. The Biafran media team has never disappointed the Biafrans. We deliver the legitimate information to Biafrans and we let them know that consistency is the key. Obasanjo is the one that fought Biafra and eliminated the Biafrans. Today, Obasanjo already know. Obasanjo is the person that says that Nigeria made a mistake for arresting Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. If they would ask him, he will tell them to go for that guy, that boy in Finland. That guy is the person that will destroy that nation, the Vulcan of our time. So we are still extending because we are joining fundraising today. If you know you are not supporting Biafra financially, try to do so. Try to do so. And in this information is the key. Information is power. We live under information. This thing you see now that international communities have started seizing Nigerian assets all over the world. Do you know how it started? It started that when PM asked them, let us go, they refused. He said that he has contact. PM, the prime minister of 40 states of Biafra, called American government to start seizing Nigerian political asset in that place, because there is no way they can get back their money. That is what you are seeing in this place. We are opening all these messages for people to know what is happening. It is very, very necessary we open this kind of messages before you know. Now, Ifeanyi Uba, Ifeanyi Ejiofor says, Nnamdi Kanu ex-lawyer Ejiofor warns about impending disaster. You know, he warns about impending disaster that is about to destroy Nigeria. And why this kind of messages is coming out now is because Ifeanyi Uba knows the power of our PM. He has tried, and he knows that PM is coming with a disaster. Disaster, that is the language he used in this place. Disaster. He warned about impending disaster that will befall Nigeria. Ifeanyi Uba and Ifeanyi Ejiofor, all of them are the people that collude to destroy to kidnap Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And they are seeing the impending disaster. He is telling Nigerian government. Holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has become the most useless thing ever, both the seller and the buyer. Both the seller and the buyer, all of them today are losing. All of them has lost. We are registering all the messages, every headline. Yani ihe na-eme. Now, why Nigeria is still crying? Look at it here now. Nigeria government, federal government, is spent 63.6 billion naira on military equipment in 7 months. This is how much they have spent to stop Biafran Liberation Army. Are you getting it? Yet, Chukwukike Abiama is on his throne protecting his own people. Nigeria government, Fulanis, budgeted more than $20 billion to take over our ancestral land. And they said in 7 months, they spend 63.6 billion naira only on military equipment. Yet there is nothing to testify about it. Here now, because why we are very happy. Listen to the language we are using in this place now. Listen to the language we are using in this place. Why we are very happy reading this kind of news that Nigeria government is now applying law that anybody they hear that speak about Biafra or about his own freedom will be jailed 25 years in prison. Do you know why we are happy in this kind of news? Because when you know law, you will know. This is it. House proposed 25 years jail term. 10 million naira fine for separatist agitation. And if you know what is the meaning of freedom of speech, freedom of speech, you know this is where Nigerian government shot themselves by their own. Some people, even Goodluck Jonathan is telling you that Nigeria is not working. This is only a geographical aspiration. Moletana Mohammed, Ahmadu Bello, every one of them told you that this country is not working. And on this time of the leadership of PM, they are putting 25 years jail term against separatists. Listen, if you are fighting and you are not seeing this kind of news, then you should know that you are not doing well. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, before he left, he says, whenever you are doing something and the oppressor is praising you, then you should know you are not getting it right. But when you are doing something, oppressor is telling you to stop what you are doing, you should now know that you are getting it right. That is what this message is telling us. And we are happy to hear this kind of news. Very, very happy. This other news here now, yeah, everybody, this other news in this place, we are waiting for fundraising. This other news in this place, listen to it. Listen to this news. Our PM send message to America. He told them to start seizing Nigeria assets in all over the world. And he said that more will be seized. Then Vanguard News don't come up and say that a group Jet Caesar group raise alarm, caution more seize of assets. They don't want to tell the person that gave them the information. Are you people really following what we are doing in this place? We are showing you people how we destroy Nigeria beyond measure. PM, he himself called America to start taking their own money because Nigeria is gone. Maybe tomorrow we will begin to give you more pictures. You may have watched it in other media team. The pictures of lobbies that is letting American government to know. Now, PM have told them, if you want to regain your money, yeah, that is what the American government is doing in this place now. Now, the zoo, Nigeria government says that group, they didn't want to say that Simon Ekpa has alerted them that the world is going to seize more assets against them. And here comes this message. When you are doing something, you must have what they call historical backup. You must have what they call historical backup. When you back your history up, your history will have meaning. We are not DOS. We speak according to reality. We are not even here to make it look so beautiful, modelize it, and put sound on it. No, we are here to bring this message so that if you hear it and hear it another place, you will be able to know. Akwe for if I eji ofo there. Ọmasị ya n'ọnụ oyibo, ọ ga-asụ ya n'Igbo. Then we have all the messages loaded, and we have already made the documentary of Ikenga Iluagu. Everything. You know, the Uchechi Kano, his own documentary is also loaded. Then we will have to move a little how the game started. And this is the man, Ifeanyi Oba. When all this shenanigan has been going on, Ifeanyi Oba has to go to Shetima. He has to meet Buhari first. Buhari gave him the information. He said that he is talking to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. How did he talk to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu every day? He said that he know the heart of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. But Ikenga Chibuzo Egbuatu is the mouth Ifeanyi Oba has inside IPOB. Then from there, he has been able to know their secret. Then he hijacked the information, and the letter Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was sold, kidnapped, and sent inside the DSA dungeon. He made a video in this place, and he mentioned all the names of the Biafran commanders defending Biafran land. It doesn't take Izu Kanabo. Then the news, the gods of the land, they rose up and they take the life of his partner in this place. And we are recording it. This is the fact. This is the fact. Because Biafra is a spirit. PM the other day told Emeka Anyoko that if you don't take yourself away from this thing, George Obiozo has gone, Iwe Anyanwu is gone, that if Emeka Anyoko don't take time, Emeka Anyoko will follow them. And since that day, Emeka Anyoko is yet to be heard. We have not heard anything from Emeka Anyoko since that time. If you have heard anything from him, let us know. Let us know if you have heard anything from him. This is the kind of message we have come to deliver. And our topic today says that we are happy. We are happy. I am happy to hear from I am happy to hear from Commander Holy Ghost today. Biafrans are well prepared. The defenders of Biafra is well prepared to defend Biafran land. They are well prepared to defend Biafran land. And all of the defenders in Biafran land have sent out their informations. They have sent out their informations, making Biafrans to know, and they put their trust on them. We are trying to bring out the things so that people will know that the people you send message, the people that God brought out to defend the Biafran land, all of them are ready to serve Biafra. Let us show a little about it. Let's show a little about it before we will sign out. We will sign out maybe exactly 1 hour. We will sign out exactly 1 hour. This man says that Southeast has a new leader. They don't want to tell their opponent that the Fulanis to respect themselves, yet they go on deceiving the Fulanis. Nobody is obeying Hope Uzodimma. Nobody at all in Biafran land is obeying Hope Uzodimma. Nobody. We have not seen the person who is obeying him. And here is what we have to bring to Biafrans, so they will know. They will know that our defenders are very, very ready to defend the Biafran land. They are very, very ready to defend Biafran land. What is happening here? Our defenders are very ready to defend Biafran land. Here is it. Yeah, are you seeing it? This is Biafran snipers. This is Biafran BNA sniper squad. BNA sniper squad. Eliminating the Zoo military terrorist army in uniform is a task that must be accomplished by the Biafran Defense Force in our motherland, fighting for your motherland. And it is ongoing heavily. No time to back down. No peace for the wicked. They are sending this information. They are sending this information to Biafrans so that everybody will know. Everybody will know how prepared they are to defend the motherland. And before we will sign out, we will like to go back to Holy Ghost. We would like to go back to Holy Ghost so that people will really understand what is going on in a physical form. In a physical form, not in a spiritual form. Because not everybody is in the spirit. Let us try getting there. Here, 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 let us try getting there. Here Hey.
Done.
Listen to it. They have given Biafrans
I'm here to
the
tell you,
award.
let's stop them. The rest will take fear of anger. Agree to be Nigeria, not be today. You can never win this war. Not in a million years to come. Have that in mind. So good people of Biafra, well-wishers, and the lovers of freedom, I'm here to tell you that I'm tired. But as I told them before, that where they stop is where we start. We are beginning our own, and are feeling it. They are feeling it. We just started to, you know what we call jungle fight. The terrorists are beginning to disappear one after the other. They can never sleep and wake up in a complete number. Ask them, they know. They can never sleep and wake up in a complete number. That is who we are. What is taking them, they don't know. So therefore, remain strong. This battle is a win battle by Biafrans. And we will never bow down, and we will never surrender. Neither are we going to retrieve. Not today, not tomorrow, and not ever. We must win this war, as we are already on the winning side. I say, let me come and update you. Today is a free day, because their eyes have been blind. I say, let me come and update you. Today is a free day, because their eyes have been blind.
Are you hearing it? It is good you hear it on your own. You use your own ear to hear how the fight and how the war is going on, how everybody is getting prepared. Biafrans are not sleeping, not at all. Our eyes is on the ball, and onye hie ụra eburu egbe ya. That is what you have to know. Onye hie ụra eburu egbe ya. I thank all of you that came to participate in this spiritual message today. We call it spiritual message because after all the defending squad of Biafran land has given us all their preparation, we've been waiting to hear also, praying to hear also from Commander Holy Ghost, and personally, very, very happy that Commander Holy Ghost has come openly and they let Biafrans to know. And what did he say? That when they come and where they are sleeping, there is no way they wake up with the same number as they go to sleep. Maybe they went to sleep in their own camp, 20 people. Before waking up, 15 people will wake up or 10 will wake up. And that is exactly what jungle warfare, guerrilla war is all about. That is the simple meaning of guerrilla war. And Musa, the chief of army staff, said that the Biafran Liberation Army is in advantage because they are on their own home, defending their own motherland, knowing that Nigeria is not made to function. Nigeria is not made to work. The Biafran Liberation Army defending their own rights. They are defending it and they are in advantage because the forest is guiding them. Musa said the bush is guiding them. He said the forest is guiding them. He said the ocean is guiding them. The rivers in the Biafran land, in the motherland, is guiding them. The trees, the animals is guiding them because they are fighting what they call a just cause war. Chukwukika Abiyama is with those that fight to defend themselves. And that is why we have come to let Biafrans know we are not broadcasting now. When the time for broadcast come, we will also come to broadcast. But we have come to register to let the whole world know. ORB says, put an eye on Biafra because sooner or later, Biafra will be declared. And the PM says that the Biafran military, the Biafran army will come to have what they call test run. They are coming to the street to perform once since it was created. They are now coming openly to come and they perform. And when we started to ask them, how prepared are you? They send us their information and let us know that we in the diaspora, we don't need to panic. They are well prepared. And you that hearken to our voice from 555 Vision, this gospel we are preaching, you say we want to know the truth. Since we started this thing, we have not changed. The media team has not disappointed Biafra. Biafran Liberation Army, Biafran Sniper Squad, Biafran Resistance Fighter, the Biafran Air Force, the Biafran Marine can never disappoint the gods of the land. That is what we have come to deliver to you today. And here is the message of Commander Holy Ghost. And very, very happy we title it, very happy to hear from Commander Holy Ghost. As Nigeria, Babio let them know that Southeast has a leader in the name of Simon Eba. And this man in this place say that Hope Uzodimma, that come from fourth position to third position, is the leader.
There's clear leadership who the people believe in, who the people accepted his opinion that the protest would not do anything for us. We are more interested in dialogue. We want further engagement with the administration. And the Southeast listened to that call, and the decision of the Southeast not to join the protest, I can assure you, is one of the major reasons why the protest flopped.
But apart from having a leadership at this moment, we heard other stakeholders react to whether or not the protest should hold. And according to the National Vice President of the Igbo Socio-Cultural Organization, Ohaneze Ndibo, he said the Southeast shunned the protest because they usually bear the brunt of.
So, Biafrans, we have brought out what we have come to show you. We are turning our network now to fundraising. Please, we have a good number in this place. Please join us in the fundraising. Come and contribute. There is IOU loan going on. There is other support you can give to Biafra. The only thing Biafra asks you is physical cash. Come and bring your money. This is the voice of Commander Holy Ghost, and all the squad have sent us information, and they confirm how prepared they are to defend Biafran land. I love you all from 555 Vision, Biafran Gospel, and the Bible. Please, if you have not subscribed to 555 Vision, Biafran Gospel, and the Bible, try to do so. Turn on the notification button and personalize it. When we are here, you will be able to be notified to hear what we have come to show you. Next time, we will bring new lobbies that joined, and under our own personal inspiration, we will explain what is going on. And while Nigeria is collapsing, Biafra is rising. Thank you, lovers of freedom. That is for now.